Good morning, Year 7. I hope you're well and having a lovely day. Please could you write the date and the title of Lockdown Diary? Today we'll be thinking about life in lockdown in your village for your character. Okay, do now. I would like you to make two lists. One about the positive aspects of the lockdown and one about the negative. So please pause the video for 10 minutes to do that now. So these are some things you may have written down. Positives: spending time with family, enjoying being outside in the good weather, and hopefully you didn't write this, but maybe you've written no school. Negatives: no school, definitely. And can't see extended family and friends. So hopefully you've got two lists of positives and negatives about lockdown. Okay, what I'd like you to do is read the article about village life during lockdown and find the information. So the article is attached on class charts, and this is the information I would like you to find. Once you've found it, I would like you to write it out in your book. 3 facilities in the village, 2 things that they can't do during lockdown, 2 problems faced by vulnerable people in the village, and 3 ways in which people are helping others. So pause the video for 10 minutes to do that now. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is use the slide to check that you've picked out the right information. So 3 facilities in the village are highlighted in yellow. You've got cafes, restaurants, sports facilities, hairdressers, beauty salons, gift art and interior shops, churches, and Fisher Theatre. So you just needed to list 3 of those. 2 things that they can't do during lockdown, highlighted in green. So the libraries and churches are shut, and outings, meetings, and hobby sharing activities have become a thing of the past. Fisher Theatre has had to close its doors, depriving us of a variety of productions as well as art exhibitions, meals, coffees, and other activities. So that's highlighted in green. 2 problems faced by vulnerable people in the village: insecurity and loneliness, highlighted in blue, and 3 ways in which people are helping others, highlighted in orange. So offer to help in any way they can by doing our shopping, collecting medication, and even telephoning the more vulnerable people to offer friendship. Local convenience stores have come into their own, and smaller specialist food shops have now changed their services to include deliveries or collection at no extra charge. It is no longer necessary to home cook 7 days a week, as some restaurants now closed offer a delivery service. So please can you check your answers now. What I would like you to do for this task, is read through this useful information about lockdown and consider how your character would have been affected. To clarify, to be furloughed means that your boss has given you unpaid holiday. In this case, the government will pay 80% of your normal wages. The government also introduced bounce back loans for small businesses. The scheme helps small and medium-sized businesses to borrow between $2,000 and up to 25% of their turnover. The maximum loan is $50,000. So to clarify, read through the information, write down ideas about how your character will be affected, and you have 5 minutes to do that. Okay, now I'd like you to write a diary for your character during lockdown. You have 25 minutes to do this. Think carefully about how your character and his or her family have been affected. Work. Is your character working? Have they been furloughed? Applied for a loan? Are they worried about money? Home. Who's at home with your character? What are they doing? How do they feel? Does your character have children? How is homeschooling going if so? And what does your character miss most, and what will they do when the lockdown is over? Start your diary from the 23rd of March. This is the day the full lockdown began. You don't have to write for every day. Aim for at least 5 entries throughout March, April, and May. So you're doing at least 5 entries, and you're discussing the sections on the screen. So pause your video for 25 minutes to do that now. Okay, so you've got 10 minutes to check over what you've written. It's really important to read over your own work to make sure it makes sense and you haven't made any obvious mistakes. If there's a part you don't like, cross it out. Make sure you've used full stops and commas throughout. Read it out loud. If you have to pause to take a breath, then you probably need a punctuation at that point. And that's the end of your lesson today. I look forward to reading your lockdown diaries. Please send them to me if you would like me to check what you've written. and give you achievement points for good homework. So next week we will have a creative element to our lessons. So it might be useful to gather craft materials and stuff from the recycling, such as boxes, bottles and paper. Don't worry if you don't have anything, a pen and paper is just as good. So thank you for your work today, and I'll see you next time.